Welcome to North by Northeast. I'm Sarah Ferguson, and if you haven't already heard about WyoGives, we have an exciting interview here on North by Northeast.
I'm Felicia Messimer with For Kids Foundation. I got involved with WyoGives last year with the first year. We signed For Kids Foundation up and raised, I want to say, almost $9,000 with WyoGives. So this year it was a no-brainer for us, decided that we would join WyoGives again.
I'm Brenda Kirk, and I'm with Energy Capital Habitat for Humanity here in Gillette. I joined the Wyoming Nonprofit Network last year, which is the organization that created WyoGives, and got involved with WyoGives that way. Last year, I think we doubled what we originally intended to raise, and so, being a part of the Wyoming Nonprofit Network was a huge deal for us, and they are a huge help for us, so we're doing it again this year. So the Wyoming Nonprofit Network is a statewide organization that helps with advocacy and other things related to nonprofits across the state. So it's a membership organization, and they decided, I think 2019, that they wanted to do a statewide day of giving, sort of like Giving Tuesday, but just for Wyoming nonprofits. And the first WyoGives was last July in 2020. And it just so happened to be during a time when none of us could really be out fundraising the way we traditionally do with events. And so it really worked out for all of us that they had this foresight to create this digital day of giving just for Wyoming. And then we had a meeting of all the Campbell County nonprofits that were involved with the nonprofit network to try and organize together to try and help each other cross-promote the event. And that worked out so well that the Wyoming Nonprofit Network actually asked Campbell County nonprofits to present at a webinar earlier this year about this year's WyoGives and what countywide nonprofits can do to organize together and help promote the event.
So the Campbell County nonprofits got together, started discussing what we could do in person. Last year we couldn't do anything in person. It was kind of, a hard time of year to do anything like that. So this year we decided that it would be a lot of fun to get together, have a great big show of support for those Campbell County nonprofits. So we created a block party celebration. It's going to be right here at Big Lost Meadery, and we're gonna have food with Ranch and Roost, and Kellen Smith, a local country music performer, is going to set the stage, and he's going to perform from 5 to 7 p.m. We're going to have everybody come down, enjoy some food, enjoy company, network with one another, and we're asking our community to give back to the 16 nonprofits in our community who are participating in this event and participating in WyoGives. We've got a lofty goal of raising $20,000 that night. We already have a match from Kissick Oil and Water for $5,000. So, we're a quarter of the way there. We're just asking you guys to come down, support your community, support your nonprofits that do so much good in our community, and just to continue to allow us to grow and support our community even more.
So when we started planning this, actually, it was just going to kind of be like a cocktail hour here at Big Lost Meadery. And then over the course of like a 1-hour meeting, we had so many people participating, we were afraid we're going to run out of room. And it just so happens that Big Lost has this new venue with a huge space for concerts and stuff and entertaining. And Ranch and Roost just opened. So Ranch and Roost and Big Lost have decided that since we're going to have this huge block party and shut down the street to be able to be here, they're going to donate 10% of all proceeds on the night to our Campbell County fund to be divided up between all of us.
So if you're looking for information about the 16 nonprofits that are participating in WyoGives this year, check out wyogives.org. You can search for Gillette or Campbell County in the search function, and it'll pull up all of the nonprofits that are participating in WyoGives this year.
I think that a lot of people get the impression that nonprofits compete, but in a town as small as ours, in a state as small as ours, we really rely on one another all the time to Make sure that if we duplicate services, we're helping each other out, or if our services complement each other, that we're working together to be able to serve the community as best we can together. And so I think Campbell County stood out because so many of us know each other already, and we really haven't had many opportunities to work directly with one another because we're so involved with our own organizations. So this was something that once we started planning it together, we realized that having like a monthly or bi-monthly meeting just of all the nonprofits in the county was really helpful, so that we weren't stepping on each other's toes, so that we could, equally divide volunteers, because volunteer help is a resource that's in short supply everywhere anyway. And so making sure that we can actually help one another together was a big thing to come out of this event last year that we decided to keep doing in perpetuity, hopefully.
It's kind of shown the spirit of Campbell County as well. Campbell County is a phenomenal community to fundraise in. Everybody do come together for other people, for their community, for their nonprofits, for their businesses. So participating in WyoGives and doing it as a group instead of as separate entities has benefited the community as a whole.
So it's going to be July 14th, which is a Wednesday, and it'll be from 5 to 7 at Big Lost Meadery and Ranch and Roost, which is at 105 Warren Avenue. It's at the end of Warren Street downtown. And like we said, we're going to have Kellen Smith performing all 2 hours. So if you have time Wednesday afternoon on July 14th, or if you have time anytime during that day, you can go to WyoGives.org. It's all online. And you can see which nonprofits are involved from Campbell County and across the state. If there's a nonprofit somewhere else in the state that you would like to donate to as well, going to WyoGives.org is the best way to do that. And that's on July 14th all day.